Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Werewolf Wednesday. How's everybody doing tonight here on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters? I hope everybody's doing well. For those that are tuning in on YouTube, those who are tuning in on Facebook, those who are tuning to the short reel TikToks under APCS 895, and for those that are tuning here on Restream, how's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody's doing great tonight. How's this going from cold to warm, cold to warm, cold to warm? It changes pretty crazy here in Texas, where I'm at right now. Uh, Sending out this link real quick. There we go. Back to y'all. What do we got here? We got Ernesto Hernandez. ¿Cómo estás? How you doing, brother Ernesto Hernandez? We got Beyond the Box. How you doing, Sister Brenda? Hope you're doing great. We uh, we're doing Werewolf Wednesday today. Send a link to cousin Jesse. Let's see who we got here. I'm going to ask a question to the members of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters in a few. Once cousin Jesse comes in here and we get a little bit more of an audience, I'm going to ask the questions to everybody of, since we're talking about Werewolf Wednesday, that's what I want to talk to y'all about. Soy Real MMA. Yeah, see, I got my shades on there, but I can read the comments better. And I don't have to lean forward to look. There we go. There's not a reflection off of there. Well, I just don't like the reflection off the lenses, so I'm going to take them off for right now. Put them right in here. There's cousin Jesse. Let me bring him in. How you doing, primo?
How you doing, cousin?
I'm wearing the Werewolf Wednesday shirt on here. Yeah, you see that?
Got mine on as well.
Yeah, I have other shirts, but I haven't opened them yet. I want to wait till I send you the ones I'm going to send you, cousin. It's just this, the weather has been pretty crazy. I haven't been feeling myself this past week. I didn't even do the workout I normally do on Wednesdays. For Happy Hump Day Wednesdays. I didn't even work out today. I'm not feeling sick or nothing. It just I didn't have the energy. Not that I didn't have the energy. I could have set it in my mind to knock it out today. So there's been how should I say it, a disturbance in the force.
Did you
That's
already
what I'm.
share? Did you already share everywhere?
I haven't shared yet. Go ahead, cousin.
Go
I'll
ahead and
share right
share
now.
while I welcome everybody in. Ernesto Hernandez, welcome. Beyond the Box, welcome. Oh, Ernesto Hernandez is real MMA. Well, welcome, real MMA, Ernesto Hernandez. Exuberance, brother, you've been missed. Where you been, bro?
You've been playing hooky.
He's been giving hickeys.
Somebody kidnapped him, man. We ain't gonna say who.
Right.
We don't want to start no rumors.
How you doing, Beyond the Box? Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the show. Of course, y'all know it is Werewolf Wednesday. I would transform, but I no longer have teeth. Can't bite you anymore. Might be able to. You plead the fifth? No, exuberance. You supposed to please the fifth. Can't bite you, but I'll gum you to death.
Sure, cousin. We're good.
Cool.
Werewolf Wednesday tonight, and I do have a lot of pictures that I send over, and I didn't get to send all of them, but I think it should be enough with what I got. Plus, if we have to, we'll look into some short reels.
Hey, cousin.
Yeah.
This friend of mine came by today, and he subscribed, right? And he go, you should look at the show we did last night. And then he looked up the show, and there's a picture. The picture came up of you standing right there, and right behind you was that black wolf man. And I told him, look, you see, there it is. And then you put that filter on it where it came out. And he goes, oh my God, there it is, there it is. He goes, my hair is just still on it. So he said maybe he'll be coming in tonight to check it out.
Oh, that's cool.
Exuberance. My beard was 2 times longer than Gilbert's, man, before I shaved it off. It went down halfway down my belly, man. I could get 12 rubber bands on it. He just copying me, bro. Mine quit growing, bro, because my dad yanked it off. And all this was gone, man. He just like whack.
They say, keep growing the beard. You'll be Gilbert soon.
Let me set it up here. There we go, people.
See,
Werewolf Wednesday.
how long is yours, primo?
Mine's not long anymore, man. It's just like maybe a half an inch or so. Kind of like yours, except mine is all salt and pepper now. More salt and pepper.
Uh-oh.
I've always been able to control my chi.
We got a visitor.
Uh-oh. Rebel.
There he is.
What's up, triple DOG?
Rebel come and hit me up for a treat already. We haven't started the show. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing great. I mean, we could share a couple of stories, and then we could go to the nitty gritty with some pictures and stuff, or chit chat for a little bit before we start. I know a lot of people are watching other shows, but we decided to come
a little bit, man, because everybody's still at paranormal round table, cousin.
Yeah. So I just decided to go live early, man. You know, I haven't been feeling well, man. Like I've been getting a lot of rest during the day. There's Rebel again trying to hit me up for a treat. God dang, Rebel.
Mine is back there. Here's my mascot back there. She chilling.
Oh yeah, it's a big boy. Rocky's a big boy, man. I got to keep him separated from Rebel because he wants to be an alpha. So if he sees Rebel, he wants to get in a fight with him. So I have to keep them separated, or they'll go in a fight against each other.
Wow.
They want to be alphas. But they already know who the alpha is here, so they have to listen to me. That's enough for right now, Rebel. That's time to give you something you got sick on me. Uh yeah. Here you go, look. Here it is. And like, let me hit him up real quick.
She's just chilling back there behind the box. While I'm on the live, she'll be back there. And when I get up to go to the bedroom, she just follow and jump in the basket.
Let me share my shirt. So and I'll let Jesse share his shirt. You can have one of this ones, cousin.
Oh, that one looks kick ass, man. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
scare
got
my
one.
dad.
I got one I'm going to send your way when I get the chance, man. I just haven't been having the energy to do anything, man. Like, I don't know, I guess must be the weather. Like, I didn't work out today. I didn't feel like it. I kind of like was asleep all day, just about. You know, it's all right. It's just something. I guess it's just the weather. You know, it got me a certain feeling, a certain way. Some strange things, events have been happening where it feels like to me that something is trying to draw me back to Elms Grove,
Uh
like a
oh.
kind of signal. You know, it's trying to draw me back into Elms Grove. You know, and it's kind of like when I got the phone call last night. You know, that I was telling you about my nephew talking about he wants to come back this ways. Well, in essence, a signal like something is trying to connect me back to go back to Elms Grove. Like wants me to go to that area, but I don't know if I'm gonna go. Not anytime soon. But it's weird when you went up in a situation and you cross paths with what people want to call a cryptid, but I'll just say it as a DDN or something demonic that you make you just don't cross paths, but you go into spiritual battle against them. You fight against them, and spiritually or telepathically, you can say you can understand what they're saying, and they can understand what you're saying. Uh, of which, when you cross paths, you learn something from them because they cross your spirit with their spirit. So just like I know something about them, they know something about me, and only God knows how long I've been knowing something about them. Because what's weird about that is, I want to put this out in the open. Is my sister that heard the cry for help initially, right? She woke me up and I went out there, but what was weird about it that I could hear it, my sister could hear it, but she stayed home. I went to where the cry for help was, and when I got there, those things were there too. They were like they were hearing the cry for help. So how is that possible that spiritually, or I could hear it if it was a spiritual thing happening, that I could hear it, and those things showed up too at the same time? Was it a somebody deceiving somebody, or was it what was the bigger picture there? That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, I think
Spiritually,
so. I think spiritually, the bigger picture, they were there to ambush you. They lured you into the woods to ambush you, man.
yeah.
That's what it was.
They just they didn't do nothing. Spirit, I mean physically. I mean they could have, but they didn't. That's
They were
went into prayer. They
they,
didn't.
they were waiting for you for that fear factor to kick in that never kicked in, cousin. That's why they didn't do nothing.
Yeah,
Instead of getting scared, you went to prayer, and that messed up their plans.
I think they honestly they feed on the fear factor, and if they can get somebody super scared, that's where they feed off that energy of fear, because it changes their whole how should I say, spiritual demeanor differently, right? Just like a person, when a person gets scared, they're It's all the openings are there because they're not there to control their vessel or their body, so they're able to attack in that nature, which is, I would say, like a form of possession. But it's been bothering me, and this week, man, it started. As a matter of fact, yesterday, the signal, like something wants me to go back to Elms Grove, but I'm staying strong. It's just I feel it's one of those signals that when I finished doing the live, like all day, it was on like a signal, trying to get me to go to that area, back to that area, but I didn't. Yes, but I'm not giving it any power. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. It just the signal has been on, and the reason to say that about the signal is because my nephew, the one that I helped out, he seen the same thing I seen. Not the six in the woods, but the ones that were in the street. You seen the one that was brown and seen the alpha, the black one. He seen them and it affected him, in which he's not the same person he was before we witnessed him. He's a whole different person. Like he's got a negative attachment on him, and that's why I help him because I know that he's being spiritually attacked. But at the same time, I can only do so much for him. I mean, that signal's so strong that he's trying to come back from where he went to. It went 4 hours away from Killeen, and he was to come back to Killeen. You know, talking about he'd rather be living in the streets. That's something definitely demonic that has control over him. That is that strong that it wants to bring him back to to the area where everything happened. Where he witnessed this DDN, should I say, or you want to call them manifestation of a werewolf? Yeah, they're massive, man, huge.
So
I'm just gonna put it to you this way: who's seen Wolf? Who's seen brother Josh Turner? He's a pretty big guy, right? Pretty big size guy. Where these beings that I'm telling you about, they're way bigger than him, like twice the size of him, or taller than him. Especially the alpha one, like two of them, two or three, two and a half, three of them. That's how tall they are. They're pretty massive, man. Pretty wide. Makes him look like a midget. If it
hey,
makes
run.
him look like a midget, it makes me look like a dwarf. Like he's a big guy.
Why would they be proud of you, runner? What happened? Do tell.
How you doing, brother runner? Become a little werewolf wing for the night for Werewolf Wednesday.
Do you
Yeah.
have one of those? Do you have one of those rings that you can gift me?
Oh,
Uh,
this one's the werewolf one.
I need a werewolf one for Werewolf Wednesday, man.
Yeah, I haven't gotten. I just had gotten one, primo.
I can't wear my dog on my finger, man. That would be animal cruelty.
Let me see. Yeah, they've been messing with him, man, tormenting him for years now.
Excuse me.
For
Is he
about eight
afraid
years.
to?
For about
Excuse me.
9 years, he's not been the same. Just put it this way,
Cousin,
he's
he
not
is he
been the same.
is he is he like I used to be, man? Is he afraid to be alone with his own thoughts?
He's not just all. He's not up there, primo. Like there's definitely something wrong with him, man.
Yeah, I feel you.
The negative attachment or surface up.
I know what he's going through, man. I've been there.
Yes, okay. He don't he's not doing anything bad. He's not doesn't do drugs or nothing like that. He's got him in one of those mental states that his life has been not well. Kind of like what I was going through. He's going through, you know.
Yeah,
Uh,
I hear you, man. That's not a good way to live, man.
that's part of you know, I guess what we seen that day, man. We just didn't know that was gonna affect us a certain way, Uh, yeah, but something always trying to lure me. I know if I were to go there, that I'll be able to find, if you want to say, the layer, if there is, if they do exist. I more or less know where the layer might be located at, if there's a layer. But if not, then it's just the land. If there's no layer, then it's the land. The land that has this shaped to skinwalkers, DDN. They roam the land.
Well, amen to you, brother Ridge Runner. Amen, man.
Yeah, 2015. That's 10 years, brother. But I've been fighting since I was three, all my life. You know, so 52 years out of my life, right? I'm 55. 52 years I've been fighting spiritually. I hear all this old fellas that show the credibility of how many years have they done the investigating of Bigfoots and all this kind of stuff. But I've been doing this since I was 3 years old, when I dealt with a curandera when I was a kid. So I have literally 52 years of experience. Cousin Jesse will tell you that I've never been the same like everybody else. I was just a little bit different.
Always
You
different.
remember when I was younger, primo?
Always different, man. Always out there running at night, knowing that there was stuff out there.
Yeah,
Always showing no fear. Always going to the running through the graveyard. Always just out there, man, showing no fear.
no fear.
That's good, runner. That's good, man. I'm glad you're spreading the word, man.
Think you're awesome, runner.
Topo Chico time.
Yeah, I've always been that way. I try to show cousin Jesse a little bit of what I know. One day I wanted to take him to a location because I would tell him that there's certain things out there and stuff, and he was already practicing what he would practice. And I said, let's go out here to the Zorio here. I think there might be something out there. What do we run into, primo? We went out there to the Monte, down the dirt road,
Yeah, we ran into that dark shadow, man.
where the canales, no, where the canalitos were. You remember we went out to train one night,
Man, you know
and
what, man? I'm not gonna be
and I
honest
told
with
you,
you, man. I was probably high. Whatever I saw, I forgot. You know, I was always high, man.
we were training out there, and I told you that I could send something, that there was like brujas or lechuzas nearby, and then they surfaced up. Remember?
Oh
In one
yeah,
bed.
yeah, that's right. I remember now, man. Yeah,
It was
we
by
were
the
training.
canalito, the first canalito down the dirt road where I used to go running. Went out
Mm-hmm.
there to
I
train
remember
their
now.
sense, and we could hear like some women laughing, and then it was the lechuzas, the brujas, that were out there.
Mm. So they were still mad because you hit them with rocks, man. But yeah, man, I remember that now, man. We were out there training in the tall grass.
So it's like me. I got used to it, being around all these things, that I just became, as you could say, the spiritual warrior that I am right now. I just couldn't say too many things to a lot of people because people wouldn't understand. They might understand now, but they wouldn't understand then. Because everybody is in their own journey in life. Going through
Yeah,
their own, trying to make their own path. So I have to keep a
just
lot of
back
things to
in
myself.
just back in the day, man, when I was always up for physical combat with anybody, man. I used to train every day like crazy. Tai Chi by the tree.
That's right. That's right, runner. So yeah, but me crossing paths with this DDN, Uh, and what's weird about it when we talk about the Legion or they travel in ranks, they travel in numbers. Um, that's one thing that I witnessed about them when they go come in numbers. It's kind of like they do come in numbers, but like as a like if of what I witnessed one day, I seen like they're tactical, like a platoon would be in the military, where they're walking like 2 meter intervals, or they're manifesting like 10 meters or 10 feet in between each of the dogmen or demons, right? I'll just say it like then demons. They have 10 meters, 10 feet in between them, and they're coming in numbers like 16 of them or 20 of them, but they're in intervals of 10. You know, I witnessed that one night when I was driving in my truck with my nephew, but he didn't see them. I seen them. They were like right along the highway, man, and they were pretty big. They look, you want to say lycanthrope, werewolf, but kind of demonic at the same time, or like they were. I don't know who they were looking for, but they were traveling in numbers, like in a platoon wise or company wise of DDN. Imagine that watching that or watching a legion of them coming your way. You know that they're coming, and the only thing you can do is get ready for the impact, which is call upon Jesus Christ, call on the heavenly angels to come and assist you. If you see in a whole legion or company wise of DDN, lycanthrope, whatever manifestations take coming at you.
Yeah, exuberance. It was always a yin and yang thing. My primo was more spiritual, and I was more physical. Man, I've always been more physical than spiritual. For some reason, I don't know, man. I'm a hands-on type of guy. If
You
that's
will
not the
handle
definition
the
of it,
physical aspect of things, and I will handle the spiritual aspect of things,
if that's
especially
not
when
the,
they were surfaced up in their yard, man. They'll be in their backyard. I'm talking about the witches and warlocks. The guy be having a red, dressed all in red, and the brujas be all in black, and they'll be chanting something in the backyard, and I'll go face them, and I start praying against them, and when I'm praying against them, they disappear. They don't walk out the back gate. They disappear, and when they disappear, to me, that's a battle won. Even though I was outnumbered 5-1, I still won spiritually because I called upon the Heavenly Father, and He came to assist. So it was a win for me. But they were surface up in their backyard. Sometimes you see them dressed all in black outside the windows, peeking into their windows. Restroom window, back room window. You'll be able to see them moving at night. Like what I catch here as a blur over there, you could literally tell that it literally looked like somebody physical. And no cousin, it literally looked like physical people that were dressed that way. But when you go out there to look, they were gone.
exuberance, it's the bloodline exuberance. We have something in our bloodline that makes these things reveal themselves to us. That's all. That's the only thing it could be, man. It's in the bloodline. It's a spiritual gift of discernment that runs in this bloodline.
Said I've been dealing with this for a long time. Like a lot of my family members do not understand. You know, there wasn't around that kind of stuff because I moved them over here. I got them out of you know if I didn't have no proof of anything, then I would say to you, well, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not all up there. But when I have the evidence and pictures of these things that are around us in beastly manifestation, it's because they are around us and those are the manifestations that take for the fear factor. For those that can see them, they sometimes they don't have to look beastly all the time. They can look like a regular person, somebody you might know. They can mimic different voices. They have many capabilities. I think the bigger question is they can draw people. I think somebody asked a question here the other day. How do you think a lot of these people disappear? They disappear in the woods. I believe because they're being lured into the woods. They might hear the voice of a boy, a baby, somebody crying, and they're following the boy. So they might see somebody moving because those are the manifestations that they're seeing. So they follow whatever they're following into the woods, thinking it's a boy, a girl, or a woman. As they go deeper into the woods, then they get disorientated and they get lost in the woods, in which they can't find the way back to civilization. I believe that's one of the things that does happen a lot, where there's a lot of people that are missing that way.
That happened to myself and my baby mama primo when we went to Las Minas de Sal del Rey right there in South Texas.
Hmm.
We went in and we parked the truck and we went in, man, and it took us a while to find the salt lakes. So we were in there exploring. We went on an adventure. It was cool. Then you see the like a mirage. You see water, man, like a lake of water. But the more you walk, the more you don't find water, man. Then you start seeing the salt come up from underneath the earth, little pillars of salt. So we were there for a while, man, and then I kept seeing the footprint of a three-toed, looked like a three-toed bird. It was a big footprint of a three-toed bird, man. I don't know what kind of bird that was, but it was a big old footprint. And we had no weapons or nothing, so we went. We collected some salt. That's what we wanted to do for our birthday. When we came back out, man, we lost. We were lost, man. We couldn't find the vehicle. So I walked 45 minutes toward San Juan, and I didn't find the vehicle. I left Mary sitting on the side of the road, man, with the only bottle of water that I had left. Then I came back, and we walked about 30 minutes going toward Raymondville, and that's where we found the truck, man. But we were totally disoriented out in the woods, and luckily we found the truck, and there was water in the truck and everything, man. So yeah, you can get totally disoriented going into the woods, man.
I know because when I was in the army, I had gotten lost in basic training. We're in the woods of Kentucky, and the
Big
platoon
smoking.
sergeant wanted to stick together. So me, you know how I am, cousin. I said I'm gonna use my senses, and my senses are guiding me to where they're at. So I stayed back on purpose, and the next thing it's like I lost everybody. I can't see nobody. I don't know where they're at, and I could hear them scream, yelling. And what happens in the woods is like an echo. If you follow the echo, you might be going the wrong direction because an echo could be coming from somewhere else.
I'll be
So
back.
the best thing for you to do would to be to stay in place, right? To stay in place and to stay in place, and then they'll come for you, and that's what I did. I stayed in place, and as you know, the the drill sergeant came and got me, and I just went with them. Because it's an area that they've traveled, and I'm more sure they've taken that route before. So I stayed in place. I did not, and they came for me. But yeah, it's very easily for anybody to get lost, especially if you don't have a map, if you don't have a compass, or you learn how to use a take a land nav course to be able to do the math to know exactly where you're at, how to read the map. Uh, you can easily get lost without that. But nowadays they do have equipment that you don't really need a map. It's uh, it's got the coordinates to go back to civilization. All you got to just type in where you want to go, and it'll tell you where to go. You just follow the little map inside that, which is a lot different than having a compass and a map. That's the high tech equipment that the military has nowadays that it can get you back to where you're supposed to be at. Because somebody is smoking in here.
Hi, Abigail. How you doing? Man, that freaking water's cold, man.
The water's cold.
Yeah. Hello, Prima Ivy. How you doing?
Yeah, I wanted to share the story, man, of what we witnessed. Me and my nephew, Rick, witnessed. I think at the time frame, he had to be like, and let me see, 10. It's been like 10 years, like 21, 22 years old. Talking about joining the military, but it was weird that evening when we. This is after a year after I had my encounter with the six in the woods. That after I had that encounter, I would stay out of the woods. I wouldn't cut through the woods at all. I would stay on the road. I wouldn't go nowhere near the woods for about a year. If I would see children going playing towards that park, especially near nighttime, I'll tell them to go home, because I don't want nothing to happen to nobody. So for a whole year, I just kept on keeping an eye to make sure nothing happened to anybody that lived in the park. Um, but then one evening, like a year later, around the same time frame, me and my nephew were sitting in the front of the mobile home. We have a picnic table. We're sitting there. We're talking about he wants to join the military, and I'm telling him what he can do to join the military and stuff like that. That it would be good for him. So as we're standing there, there was a woman lived beside us. Was name Miss Evelyn. She was up already a senior citizen. She was up there in age, and as we were talking about the military, my nephew said, "Unc, there's somebody beside Miss Evelyn's SUV." She had like a white SUV, and you could see somebody looking from the top of the SUV, like looking at us, like a head looking at us from on top of the SUV. And the way the SUV is going uphill, so that's higher ground, right? So something was looking at us from on top of the vehicle. So we got off the picnic table. We went around the SUV. It's a white SUV. When we went around it, we seen something going through the yard on twos, pretty tall, and but it's dark in the yard. So we see it go out the back gate. When it goes out the back gate, we go back to our yard, and we're gonna go through our yard to go that direction towards the other street. But as we're going forward, we see something crawling on the ground, and we're like, I'm looking at it. I say, "Hey, is that a dog?" And I said, "That's not a dog. It's too big to be a dog." Then he gets like on fours. Is he like crawling low? Gets on fours, and I look at it and I said, "Is that a deer?" I said, "Man, that's too big to be a deer." And I'm looking at it, and I could see like reddish on it, reddish brownish fur. Uh, Next thing you know, it gets near and it's on the middle of the street, right? And we're like, "Man, this is as long as a street, whatever it is." And then it stands up. When it stands up, that's when we get a good freaking look at it, man. It reminds me of the one that cousin Jesse was talking about, the brownish reddish.
Yeah.
It's it's pretty tall, and it's looking at us. We're looking at it, but instead of coming in an aggressive way, it kind of like gets scared, and it starts running down the street. So we're running down the street, and I seen that red brownish one cut through one of the yards. Like it took off. It went in between the mobile homes. But when we went to the other side of our mobile home, uh, the mobile home that's right beside us by the tree, you could see the midnight black alpha one that was standing there, man. Now that one, because there was a tree there, at first I thought, man, that's the shadow of the tree. But then it moved and it ran towards the street. I was like, there ain't no shadow.
There ain't
And
no
my
trees.
and my nephew Rick, like, Unc, like, what the hell is that, Unc? I said, I don't know what it is. And it freaking starts running, but it's not running like a person because its stride is so long. It's got like a long stride and it bounces, and a long stride and it bounces. Its legs are curved inward like a C or something like that.
Mhm, mhm.
And the legs were all muscular, the upper body muscular. It had a long torso, right? So, and the long neck, and it's running and it's leaving us behind pretty fast. And my nephew, he was pretty fast. I was still kind of fast. For my age. I used to run track, so we were running down the street trying to be parallel to it, but it left us behind just by taking long strides. It left us behind pretty fast. That's how big it was. And by the time we got to the park, by the time we got to the near the park, which is the mobile home, and then you get the parking lot and the post office, you could already hear it breaking through the branches into the creek, landing into the creek, whatever it was, right? But it was massive. I never seen something that big in it. In my mind, it was looking at us like this. When it was running, it was looking at us like that, like keeping an eye on us. And I said to myself, why am I chasing this thing?
Why were you playing tag with it,
this,
man?
that's what I said to myself. What are we doing? Why are we chasing this? And my nephew was like, I don't know, Hunk. I said, why are we chasing it? It's kind of like it felt like he had like a lock on us or something. Like he wanted us to follow it, but I believe he wanted us to follow it because maybe further up there might have been an ambush. I mean, they're big and they can climb trees, so they could have been easily an ambush. But that was I believe, the alpha one, which was huge, massive, nothing but muscle, man. And then you think it's like, well, shit, it's not working out at the gym. It's not meant to the gym. I mean, why is it so big? Uh, what is it doing that it makes them that? I mean, I guess they travel a lot, right? If it were something in the flesh, they travel a lot, and I think if there was something that's in the flesh, right, there would what do you call it? Travel with a season, travel where the deer are going, migrating, right? That's a proper word for it.
It's the
They
proper
were
word.
they were migrate with a hunt. It's kind of like somebody that's a migrant worker. They migrate to where the jobs are. Well, I believe they migrate to where the deers are traveling, and if that's their main source of meal, but that's why they travel with the hunt. That's why you see them only a certain time frame. Deers normally come out in Texas around the time frame of like the winter. There's a lot of deer that surface up. They go to the side of the roads and stuff like that.
Especially the deer.
If there were flesh beings, right?
You know there's
What do
gotta be werewolves in Port Mansfield because Port Mansfield protects the deers that hang out in the town. There's deers all over the town, man. Early in the morning at the port, and late in the afternoon when the sun rises, there's deers in everybody's yard, man, at Port Mansfield. So you know there's got to be werewolves out there.
I mean, as big as this as big as muscular as as it is, I'm more sure that he's got some leaps, man. That he could jump pretty high. That his leaping abilities were is beyond anything that we've ever seen. That he's got those capabilities, not just the leaping, but as much muscle it has, the running, the climbing, whatever it does is like cousin Jesse was saying at one point in time. If there was a super soldier created, it got created a long time ago, and it was the DDN, a super soldier,
The original super soldier.
original super soldier. I'm telling you, I don't care who it is. All these people that said that they've seen big, if they would have seen what we seen that night, man, they would have freaked out, man. Seen two of them, a all pitch black one, and one that had reddish and brownish fur.
I've seen that one in Mississippi, man. I've seen one of those.
I just couldn't touch it because it's too far away.
So you wanted to crocodile hunter it, man. You wanted to go. Oh crikey! There's a
Well,
werewolf with a dent on him.
I mean, I couldn't go touch them or anything like that because I mean I don't know what would have happened, but you always at that time I wasn't about when that happened. It wasn't about no talk shows, no podcast, or no nothing. It was just me trying to figure out what the hell was going on in my around my home. I said, so that's what's been coming to my house and banging on my walls. I mean, my mobile home was pretty off the ground, because it's on the metal. What do you call it? The metal frames that's off the ground already. So it's up, and you have to put a Porsche to climb the mobile home into the mobile home. So I would say it was like 13 feet high, 14 feet high, and on top of a mobile home, you could hear uh, where they were banging on the top of the mobile home, or sometimes you hear where something big is running on top of a mobile home because the roof was made out of ¿cómo se llama? Aluminio primo, sheet
Yeah,
metal,
it was a sheet metal roof.
sheet metal roof. So you hear where something's running on top of it and bouncing on it. So when I go look, there's all kinds of dents on my roof, like where something was running on top of it. And I was like, man, that's no squirrel that is making those dents like that.
Welcome, bounty hunting bear. How you doing?
So that's why I try to help out my nephew, man, because I feel that after that, man, he's never been the same after that encounter.
Welcome,
He,
Jackie Hall.
I believe something might have, you know, I believe they're DDN, disembodied demonic Nephilim. To my understanding, there was a bruja, a witch that came out of those woods and would talk to my nephew, and she was trying to find out where I went. How come I'm not there no more? Where I went to? That came out of the woods. He said it's a woman that's all in black, and she comes out of the woods and talks to me, trying to figure out where you went. Why were you banging on the trees?
That's why they've been following you, man, because you broke that tree.
But he would always go towards the woods. My nephew, yeah, just crazy that experience. But man, it's kind of like I still if I was an artist, I would be able to draw a picture of what I seen. Well, uh, For him, I believe for him, it was a little bit after that that certain things happened to him. After that encounter, for me, I was already going through things, because of what had happened to me way before that, when my son got lured into the woods and the things that I witnessed with the shadow figures and all that. So I was fighting spiritually, and I guess they targeted him also because we viewed them, we seen them spiritually, you know. So they targeted him, but it's kind of like what I went through for about the time frame that I lived in Elms Grove. He's going through it right now, just in a sensible way. And that's why I was telling people that if you have unforgiveness in your heart, you have anger or hatred, that if there is something like that, it's going to continue to be on you till you forgive. You can have anger, hatred in your heart. You have to forgive, or they'll get a free ride on you, man. They'll bond you, and they'll continue to keep you bonded. You're giving them exactly what they want when you anger and have hatred and have vengeance. That's what they feed off. Any questions before I continue, or I can answer any questions, or cousin Jesse, you want to intervene, say anything of what we're speaking about? Because I
Yeah.
do have a lot of pictures to share with y'all here tonight on
Well,
spiritual encounters.
all I know, man, is the one that I saw. It could teleport. I call it like a after shadow because it would like phase. There you go. It would phase
Oh, the
while it was
faces.
running. It would phase while it was running, man. So the people in the pickups couldn't catch it because when they would get close, it would phase and get ahead of them. And then I guess it teleported because I found it over there where I was running by myself. Unless there was two of them that were together. But yeah, man, those things can run and they're very very tall.
They just move differently. Just put it that way. Trust me, if when people ask me, do you think the government is behind them? Honestly, I will say to you, no, that they're not behind those things, because those things are been here for a very long time. Now, it was something that was mechanically, a mechanic, something mechanically, maybe, uh, something that ran off of hydraulics because the way it moved. If it was something like that, then there would be some kind of remains of something in that nature. I would be able to identify a certain noise, right? Dealing with the hydraulics or whatever. It was something that the government is making to make it seem that way, right? For the fear factor. But, you know, they I mean, if they do have the technology, it's probably uh, over there in Roxwell, or where they experiment with that kind of technology. But I don't think it's something that they created. I mean, you might never know, man. With If they experimented with DNA and stuff like that's what a lot of people talk about. DNA this, DNA that, DNA this. Well, if it was something about DNA that can create something like that, then they will be able to have the cure for cancer by now, and the cure for many other things, that we could live forever, right, in this world. If they have this kind of creations that people say that they created with the DNA, they will be able to live as the people before us that lived for 400, 500, 600. How many years did they live, cousin?
Well, Enoch lived to be over 900 and something years old, man,
There
and
you
he
go.
didn't die. And he didn't die. Do I think demons guard entrances to physical places that we're told angels do? I'm pretty sure that they guard places that are important to them. Uh, Places where they live, places where the people in the ones in power over them dwell. They have guards.
Locations where they have some kind of how should I say, authority over, whether it's deals that was made, or uh, if they have, you know, how should I say, if they're in charge of that territory, or there's some kind of deal, then they have authority to be there. They're going to be there, guarding certain sections or certain
Welcome,
areas.
Smithy. Yes,
There you go.
exuberance. I feel pretty sure that if it targeted me and wasn't nobody would take me, is because I had my trusty box cutter. I had faith in my box cutter that I could do something to it.
How you doing, Smurfy? How's
Look,
Papa Smurf
Smurfy,
doing?
I'm sitting here looking like Papa Smurf, man. Look at my hat.
So let's get to some pictures. You want to see some pictures,
Let's get
or
to it,
you want
man.
to share a story? Go ahead, because I'll let you share a story.
No, go
I
ahead,
mean,
cousin. Let's go to the pictures. I want to see these pictures.
all right. Let me look at this comments here. I was trying to see if we can get a little bit more people in before I shared the pictures. The mighty box cutter.
Our
All
day's
right.
been great, Smurfy. Thank you for joining in, man. I was wondering where you were. I thought Beyond the Box still had you tied up.
Yeah, I need to correct that. Take Sarn off of there and just put HCS. No, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I guess I'm gonna share some pictures with y'all. Go ahead and cousin. We can share some pictures, and then we can share some stories, and just go back and forth like that. So let me get to the nitty gritty here. See if I can find it. Oh, wrong one. Okay.
Smurfy.
Where we at? Where we at? What we got here? Make sure I catch up with the comments before I continue.
Fucking Smurfy.
Okay, here we You seeing anything, primo?
All I see is
There you
darkness.
go. There's like a little lag going on there.
Yep.
It's like a little lag. That's with the cursor. This is by the edge of the woods, right? As you get in the path, it was glitching or disembodied.
So you lagging bad, cousin. Cousin, you there, Abe? Nope.
That if you're looking with just your naked eye, you're not going to be able to see anything. Your my senses might get triggered, but you're not going to be able to see anything. And some seems like there's another one here. There's several. Their possibilities of these DDN because they travel in numbers.
You cutting in and out, cousin. Can anybody hear me? Exuberance, can you hear me?
Hello.
What happened, cousin?
I don't know. I was sharing the picture, but I was talking to you if you could hear me, but
We couldn't hear you. I was asking you if you
can
could hear me.
you log out and log back in
Okay.
because it booted me. Sorry about that. I don't know. Maybe I had audio on or something. Yes, I'm getting cousin Jesse back in here. I don't know what happened. Sometimes the these pictures they have the energy trapped of what I captured, and they can cause interference like that. So I'm just waiting for cousin Jesse to come in so I can let him in. S yeah, I was trying to show y'all. Here you go. There he is. Thank you, Primo. Man, I guess the picture must have had some kind of energy, man, because
Well, you're
you
still
wouldn't. It
frozen on the screen.
was that
You're still frozen on the screen, man. You're lagging.
right now?
Well, when I came in, you were right in the middle of the screen. You weren't moving or nothing.
Oh wow, that is working right now.
Yeah.
Okay, let me attempt to try to share one more time. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, okay. Can you hear? Can you see it there, Primo?
Yep.
Let me see. Can you hear me?
Yeah. You're fine, man. Everything's good.
Man, it's kind of like every time I try to show the picture, it keeps on
You lagging?
losing. Yeah, I can't hear you. All right, here we go. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go in there. Well, let me change it to another picture because this one is just it's freaked out, man. That so there's a face of one here. There's several
Yep.
here. There's one here in the ground. Uh, I believe there was showed you another one here, possibly another one here, but they're all over this picture. One here, but you see the eyes on that one. The eyes on this one, they're everywhere here. But I'm gonna change it so we won't lose connection, so we can get to another picture. Let wait up. Let me see if I'm going the right way. Golly, Which way to go? Oh my
Yeah.
God. Putting me up. All right. We'll go one way. Here's a regular picture, right? Before I go investigate where cousin Jesse doesn't like me to go and investigate. So
But you're
this is
standing
me in
right
the
there.
path. It's me in the path right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's one here looking right at me.
Yep. Like I said, he's standing right there.
So I just want to show you how tall they are. How tall do you think these are from the path to there? Pretty much, pretty freaking
Yeah.
tall, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's at least, if you get close to it, that'll be about 11, maybe 12 feet tall.
Possibly taller because there's another one right here beside it. So there's two.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get a little bit closer look at it. There's the face of it.
Mm-hmm.
How does it look like? Does it look like what people call a Sasquatch? Look
No, he's
at
got
the
the
face.
face of it.
But then right over here is another one.
Yep.
There's two. This one, and that one's taller than this. So let's take a little closer look. There we go.
Look at the face on that, man. It's all gray. I can make out the black, the eyes and the nose and the mouth
Yeah.
right there.
There's the face.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one that I was telling you about that I was able to capture it, the face of it is right here.
Yep.
And it's way taller than this one.
Yep.
Do you think that's a possible shapeshifter skinwalker?
It's possible. Could even be a Wendigo.
That's the area that every time I go in there, my I lose connection. It distorts my camera. I get glitched, and all
And you
kinds of
get
things happen there.
attacked.
Yeah, this is the one that passed by me. I think it was this one that passed behind me. That was pretty tall, looking down at me. Or it could have possibly been this one too. There's more than one there. So that it's like they were letting me know, stay out of here. This is our area or whatever. Let me see if I got any other pictures of them. A little closer look at them.
Wow, look at that thing, man. That's crazy, cuz that is one
What's that?
hairy. That's one hairy son of a bitch, man.
Look at the face, dude.
I see the face, and there's one holding on to it, man, right there. It's right in front of it. It's smaller than it. It's like they're hugging.
Hmm. This one just got a smile on his face, dude.
Yeah, well, that one right there looks like a little baby squash.
This looks native, no?
Yep, that's crazy, man.
It looks like they were looking at me, dude. Big time now.
Yep, yep.
That's what we call it, spiritual encrypted encounters. We capture a lot of things that I encounter in the woods and that look like spirits, DDN, shapeshifter skinwalkers, whatever you want to call them. But they're there. Some people must say, "Oh, that's nothing. That's just pareidolia." Pareidolia is not going to make your equipment shut off. Pareidolia is not going to make your hairs raise up. Pareidolia is not going to try to drop you on the ground, but the spirit will. There you go. See if there's anything else there. Just a closer. Whoever wants to take a picture with this the spirits of the woods or whatever they are, you're more than welcome. Take a picture with them. What are the people saying in the comments, Primo?
Uh, Runner said that it looks like that thing looked like it has a helmet on, like a soldier, maybe Roman. Exuberant says it looks like a cultist, a wizard or something. The one on the left.
Yeah, if yours says minimum, those trees look like 15 to 25 feet tall. Yeah, they're pretty tall. Okay, let me go back to them. See what else I got in here.
No, the ones that appeared with the portal on top.
There's the ones with the portal, guys. Y'all know which video that's from.
Welcome, Pablo 55. How you doing, man?
Oops. Okay, I think I went all the way that ways. So let me go forward this ways.
What the hell?
Oh, oh shoot. Man, this has got me all messed up, man. Okay, let's go. What is that?
I don't know what that is, man, but wow.
No, that's the I know what that is. That's the why is it showing it so small? Is this picture?
Oh, okay.
This is the one that's got the what seems to be a dog man
Yeah.
and what seems to be a possible Bigfoot here. I don't know, man. That looks freaked out from the face right here. Let me see if I can get a better picture of that. Oh, that's the original picture. So y'all can see how tall they are. That's the original picture here. And that's how tall they are. Because they're right here. So that's got to be a good, what? Like 15 foot.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty tall. From there to there. And the other one's right beside it. Just so y'all can get an idea of how tall they are. That's pretty freaking tall. You can see it right there, no, primo?
Yep, I could see it from here.
Yeah.
Both of them.
So let me see something here. This is just a closer look at them, but I think the best look would be the original look because you could
Welcome,
see how
homie.
tall they are. It's just pretty tall. This is shorter than that, so no, that's tall, man. I think if I were to measure it with a measuring with a, I will have to go back to the area and measure that, but I don't know if I want to go there, especially if there's going to be activity like that there, you know.
Yep, yep.
All right, let me
Oh,
continue to move on. This is here, here,
yep. Mm-hmm.
but let me go forward a little bit.
What's up?
Golly, what's
What's up,
going on
Adam?
here? And this is what
Right
up,
there,
primo?
dude. I see both of them right there, man.
Yeah, wait up, wait up. It's man, this thing is messing me up, man. It's skipping footage. Okay, that's where I was at, right?
Yep.
Okay, there we go. There's the original picture.
Well,
But I'll show you the original picture from a distance, but I want you to keep an eye on this. There's one here,
Mm-hmm.
one here,
Yep. Is that a portal?
and one here. This is a hairnet, a mosquito net.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I
The
was wondering what
location,
that was.
this is a location where I believe the body of the man was found.
Oh, okay, I
And
remember.
yeah, so I'm gonna show you the regular picture. Oh, golly, come on. I guess it's as close as I got.
Yep.
Yeah, I did. But you should look at this one. That's right here, behind the net.
I don't know, cousin. That thing sticking out right there, that looks like a wolf's head, a big old wolf's head.
Here,
No, no, where you saw the other two, that looks like a big old wolf's head, man.
right here,
That whole thing, man. There's the eyes, the snout is right there by the mosquito net. Looks
there.
like that looks like one big wolf head, man.
Yeah,
Werewolf head.
there's like one here and one here. Looking.
Yep, yep.
That's what I wanted to show people that behind the mosquito net, there's two. This is the eyes you're talking about, Primo.
No, I was talking over here where you were at first. That that
Here.
uh that trees that come out toward the mosquito net, and that looks like one big werewolf's head. Looks like a dog head, the whole thing.
Oh, this one here.
No, 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 deal. I mean, cousin. Over here on the left, where you said you saw the two, the first two, that whole bush that comes out right there. The top is the ears. Then you see the eye and the snout pointed. The nose is right against the mosquito net, and it's just one big dog head that looks like a bush.
Oh, I see. Oh, you're talking about like right here,
No, sir.
here.
Right there. That whole thing is a big wolf's head, man. That whole thing right there. That's the nose. That's the ears. That's the eye.
Yeah, I was just trying to show you the like this one, this one, this one, and this one. You said there's another one here.
There's a big one right there. Even exuberant sees it, man. There's a big one. That whole bush and trees that are right there. If you look at it right, man, it forms a wolf face, a wolf head. That's the eye where the cursor's pointing. That's the ear. That's the eye. Over here in front of the mosquito net, that's the tip of the nose. It's even black, man. Right there. A little lower. A little lower. That's the nose right there. And the snout goes down underneath that way, toward the left. The mouth and stuff, man. Yeah, that's a big old wolf head, man. Yeah, I see those two behind the skeeter net, Hyman. But that's a big old werewolf head right there.
Here,
It looks
here.
like,
When I went there last time, man, I was told to get the f out of there, dude. I went
wow,
there. They told me uh, to leave. I heard them say leave to leave that area. So there might be a portal there somewhere. If that's where the homeless man was living and he died there, it's got to be a portal. They told me to leave. They even said my sister's name,
wow.
Guadalupe Primo.
Yep.
Let me see some of the comments. Okay, I'm way behind on the comments, so let me catch up.
Let me pick up my damn garbage I got right here, man. All the damn candies I've eaten.
Okay, I'm catching up to the comments. We've been going up for an hour and 20 minutes, primo.
Yes, sir. An hour and 20 minutes.
Got Jaime Alanis walking with Bear.
You got the Smurf dog.
All right, let me go back to where all this is. Let's keep on going.
What the heck?
It's a DDM manifestation, man.
I see it.
Right here.
Yep.
It looked like possibly something else here with it, but
Yeah.
definitely here. Let people see that one for a little bit, see what they say. You see, the tree line is back here, and this is in front of the tree line.
Yep.
It was following me, man.
Yeah, that's just big, dude. That's a big sucker right there.
It was following me on the path. The ultraviolet rays of the sun gave out his identity, man. It's pretty big, primo.
Yeah, that's massive, man.
There's the original picture right there.
Yep, yep.
Look how tall it is.
And that was following you?
Yeah,
Wow.
but it tried to blend in with Mother Nature itself, but the ultraviolet the rays of the sun gave its identity away. Back here is the trees and the bushes back here, but it's right there. It was following me. That's what we call like a dark shadow figure.
Punto Negro.
What do you think about that?
Ah, I can't believe it tried to blend in as big as it was, man.
But it blended in perfectly with Mother Nature.
Yep.
I can't believe it's better. How about there?
It could be a Reaper exuberance.
You said a reaper?
Yeah.
You see, there's another picture of it. Oh, okay. Let me go to the close up. How about there? You can
Wow.
see it better there. Then back here, you can see something in the ground here. I don't know what the hell that is, but definitely something there too. Maybe, like you said, the reapers or shadow figures coming out at night. But look at this one. Looks like it's got a face right there. All right. Let me make sure we said it was probably a ripper. Okay. Let's go on to the next.
That's the original picture. Oh wow.
Wait, let me. Is that I'm going backwards on this one, man? This is the original picture.
You know, see the eyes right there.
There I am right here. Wait, let me see where there's a. Oh, here I am. I got my military thing on. I got my protection around my neck. The little at this time it didn't I didn't have the selenite on it, just black tourmaline around my neck, and it's right here
Yep, I see the eyes.
looking. That is like right behind me. And I'm looking at the camera and I'm pointing it that ways because I know there's something I could feel it behind me. So let's get a close up to it.
Red eyes and the mouth is open. Wow.
Here's right here. But some people like, how come you always have to put your face in it? Well, that's the way they come out, you know. So let me take my face off of it.
Well, as a matter of fact, Jaime, some of his neighbors died in bed, Jaime. So I do believe that the evil spirits did bother his neighbors when he lived there.
They suck their life source, like in the form of a succubus, an incubus, or like death reapers. Let me do the one without my face on it. Oh shit!
Oh,
There you go. That's a good look at it right there.
yep, there it is.
What do you think that is, Primo?
I don't know, Primo. That looks like a dog, man. From what I can see.
There's an ojo right there, looking.
Yep, yep.
You know, when they talk about the watchers, that the watchers are always watching. Well, there's another example of the watchers watching. Jesus. There you go.
Yep, yep. Just blending into nature, man. That's his mouth right there.
Yeah. Los ojos.
Uh huh. That's what I thought too. Smoking. Look like a dog.
Ah, okay. Which is a good view of it. The original, I think the original one with that shows a full picture is better. So you can see more or less how close it is to me. Inches away, probably like 2 foot, foot and a half away, 2 foot away from
Yep.
me.
That's that's box cutter distance, primo. Welcome, Deborah Northworthy.
Okay, let's go to the next. As y'all know this one already, y'all seen this one, and this is the same time frame, Primo. This is me walking out of the area because I still got the same shirt on. Look,
Yeah, see.
there's a shirt.
Uh huh.
Is the same shirt. This both were taken on the same day. I
Welcome,
pulled it
Randy
off the video.
Alexander.
Got that one here and that one here.
Yep.
This is on the way out.
You're looking at him. You're looking at him, dude. You're looking at him with your peripheral.
Yeah, because I could sense something beside me. And on this picture, I'm a little bit even closer than the other one. But
You're still in box cutter range.
they're just like inches away from me, man.
Yep.
Inches like Smurfy. Let me see where Smurfy's at.
He's still in here somewhere.
Did they don't got him handcuffed or nothing like that, do they?
I don't know what I don't know what Beyond the Box does with it. Should probably put him back in the cage.
Yeah, my neighbors passed away, man. I had let me see, one, two, three, four, five, six
There's
neighbors
Smurfy.
passed away.
Yeah, there's
Uh,
Smurfy. ¿Qué
they all had
pasó?
something in common. They all had something in common. They all passed away in their sleep. There we go. We can do it like this.
You
So
should have just said it. She said, "Get back in your hole."
yeah, we can do it like this, no primo.
Yeah, we could do it just like that. Cause it just freaks me out, man. The way that your eyes are like looking right at it with the camera, you can tell you're looking right at it, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
there was a lot of people, Smurfy, that passed away when he lived in Elms Grove. It's like they started going from trailer house to trailer house, eliminating all the people.
there you go. There's another picture of it. I believe this one is a shapeshifter. There's the eyes of the shapeshifter,
Yeah, I see it.
but up here is the head of the fur of the animal that is using. I believe there's a possible shapeshifter skinwalker right beside me.
Oh crap! Almost got a Charlie horse, man.
As you all know, this one. Everybody knows this one.
Wow.
The DDN. DDN possible what people call a Bigfoot or possible lycanthrope, but they're tall. It's just a manifestation that they take.
That looks like
Great
a
picture.
werewolf, man. That looks like a Lugaroo.
Lookaroo.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave that one off for a little bit. Look at my eyes, man. I could tell. I
Yeah.
could sense something was behind me.
Yeah, it's like you smell wet dog. Huele perro mojado.
Yeah, I was just waiting, man, waiting to see what's going to happen because I could sense it right behind me. It's an old picture.
Yeah, well, it's a good picture because you can see it completely, man. Look at that, even right there, you can see the face and everything.
Yeah,
Wow.
I would go into these areas with a cheap camera, man, because the good phones that I had, they're all busted in there. The batteries blew up or the lenses would crack.
You're
So
back.
I said, screw it. I'm just gonna start buying cheap cameras from Dollar General, and if they break, they break. Man, I went through so many. The forces or the energies that were in there are real strong. That they have the ability to blow up your camera, drain the energy out of your cameras, bust your lenses, crack your lenses. Let's see what the viewers are saying of that one right there. Somebody say it looks celestial. And somebody say it looks celestial, primo.
Yeah, that's exuberance.
But let's do the big picture so they can see it. There it is.
There it is. Looking like Lon Chaney Jr. Yeah, that's right there, Primo. They can't even, if you would take that somewhere, they can't even discredit that picture, man. There's no way they can discredit that picture. I don't see any zippers or anything, man.
That's why they created AI. They created AI so people would get confused with something that's in real spiritual nature. Natives knew. The natives didn't want to use cameras or take pictures of anything because it said that the spirits would get trapped within the pictures. Well, there's an example I'm showing you an example of spirits getting trapped within pictures. Look how they look.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty big, no, primo?
Yeah, he's big. Wherever form it's in, it's there, Randy. I didn't know a werewolf could use glimmer, man. I thought that was a vampire thing.
Yeah, pretty big. Next one. Okay, that's that one right there. Looking right at me right here.
Wow. You're looking right at him too, man.
Sticking his head out.
you're like, what's up? You're like, what's up?
Huh?
You're looking at it, man.
Yeah,
You're like you're saying,
my eye.
what's up?
Yeah, I could always sense them. So
Uh-oh. Cousin, you there? Uh-oh. Can anybody hear me? Zubras, can you hear me?
walking through, I'll be looking through my parallel vision to
You're
see if I can
frozen,
see
cousin. Hello? 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 Hello?
Yeah,
Cousin?
yeah, I'm here. Hello,
Can, can you hear me, Exuberance? Can anybody
can you
hear
hear me?
me? I can hear you now, but your screen is frozen, man.
I can hear you, man.
Okay, because you're not moving at all, man. There you go. Move a little bit, go like that. There you go. There you go. Now you're back, man. You were frozen for a little bit, man.
Yeah, it said something about the connection.
Oh man. Son las 12. It's a witchcraft hour, man.
There you go. Look,
Wow, cousin, look at that.
it's looking trying to play peekaboo with me. Oh man, let's go back to the peekaboo one. Let the viewers get to see that for a little bit.
Wow.
Uh,
I don't feel like turning myself around, Randy.
I don't know what's going on. All right, let me continue to go on to the next one,
Let's do this like Brutus.
just in case we get booted out, man.
Yeah, Abe was doing the YMCA dance.
Look at
Jazz fingers, exuberance.
you see that one, primo?
Yeah, right there.
There's the eyes. Look how tall it is, man, compared to me.
Yeah.
Pretty tall.
Randy wants to know if you see them, if you feel them, or see them most of the time.
I see them, or I sense them, and sometimes I see them. Depends. Let me get
You,
back to where I was
you,
at.
you went way back, cousin.
Yeah, it booted me out.
There it is.
There it is, right
Wow,
there.
you see it right there? Look at the little beady eyes it's got.
It's looking at me. You know when I talk about the watchers,
Mm-hmm.
they've been watching. Maybe they think I'm one of them.
Maybe they think that you're one of those marranitos that they can dunk in coffee.
Right. Well, that's what they call me, a little pig. They call me a marranito, a little pig.
Yeah,
Right?
let's not talk about Trump, man. We're talking about werewolves and DDNs, man.
Yeah, I feel them, brother. And there's times that I see them. I sense them a lot. They sure like to photobomb my videos.
They like to let you know they're there, cause
Oh, Jaime said that the village people play for Trump. What the?
yeah,
All right. Let me go to the next picture. Was people able to see this one? Let me make it bigger. There it is.
there it is, right there.
Pretty tall. Yeah, that's I would say pretty tall, man. 13 foot, 13, 14 foot tall.
No, that one blended in real good with the environment right there, man.
Yeah. You have to be careful, man. Okay. Let's go on to the next picture. We're reading this one. This is the original picture.
Yep.
That's the original picture of the tall one. There's me, and that's how tall it is. I'm walking down the path. The path is right here.
And he's walking behind you.
Was that?
It's walking behind you.
Yeah. And
Oh.
in this picture, kind of looks like there's something else here, right? Because it looks like it's some muscles there of some sort.
I don't
And I
know
don't know
why.
if the other one showed that or not.
I don't know why at this hour my allergies start acting up, man.
Let me move on forward. Jesus. Okay. Here's a good old picture from Elms Grove. This is a picture that my nephew took. They came out in this was it's on it season 3 episode 2. He's got a lot of things. I only focused on this in the picture, which is something here and something here. But there's several things because there's something here, there's something here. Look at this one. What the hell look like to you, primo? Wendigo?
Yeah, possible Wendigo.
Look how it looks.
Yep,
See,
got a big
the
old
antlers
head. Yep, that right there, man, that's pretty freaking tall, man. Anywhere from 15 feet, I believe, compared to that tree.
this one up here, right, way taller than this one's.
Yep,
Look at this the face of this one here. See it?
yep,
Right here. Well, I had a friend that wouldn't stand by this tree. His head was like he's like 6'5". His head was here, 6'5".
wow.
like on right here. I got a picture of him standing by these trees. I need to find it where there's a piece of 2x4 here that's screwed onto this tree. Well, he stood by it, and he's as tall as this, right? By this tree, he's as tall as this. I think I got a picture of it. I had to look for it. So all these other things that are here are way taller than that. Than 6'5", especially this one's. Even this little one is taller than 6'5". Okay, let me go on to the next.
Right?
Look at,
Exuberance is playing
look at
peekaboo.
look at this little one.
You can see the
Look like
face right there in the middle is the face. You can see it right there.
here, here, here. Look at this one. Then there's one here that looks like some kind of lycanthrope or something down here.
Hey, cousin, all the way to the right of the picture, right there. There's one right there. The face is right there. Come down, come down, come down, come down a little, come down, come down. There's the face right there. See the face? Eyes, nose, mouth, right there. Wow.
They were everywhere, man, in that area. I'm telling you. Impossibly. I'm saying just it may be possible. Way over here.
That's probably me, walks with bear. I don't have my headphones put in. Let me put them in. Wow. Did it stop, walk with bear? Did it stop, walk with bear?
I don't know how far I am backed up, but I'm trying to catch up to y'all.
Well, she's here crack a lacking, man. It's probably me. But yeah, man, this tablet is weird, man. Sometimes it makes the noises, sometimes it doesn't. Exuberance. Well,
Okay,
let me know now that I'm talking. Walk with bear. I like to call
I'll
you
go to the.
bounty hunting bear anyway. That's how I know you.
You remember that one?
Yep, yep. Excuse me.
That's from that location over there,
Mm-hmm.
of the creek. There's the teeth.
Yep.
There's the eye. There's the face, and that's the fur or whatever. The let me see if I can get a different picture of it. Look, it's just one that I had that I wanted to share with y'all. As soon as I'm going to share them fast, but this
See,
is the teeth.
that's the
This,
snout. That's the mouth, man.
yeah, that's the snout, the mouth, the snout, the eye. That's the face, and here is the hair. See how it looks?
Yep, yep. I'm looking at right at it.
Look at the teeth, man. How they look, and
Yep.
loco.
He's got more teeth than I do, that son of a bitch.
That's the one they call me Marranito, primo.
Yeah, yeah, I recognize the picture. He wanted to dunk you in coffee.
Let's go another one here. This one here, man, looks freaked out. This one looks like a freaking Nosferatu or something. I don't know what the hell this looks like, but
You think that's a vampire?
yeah, this one looks like a vampire of some sort, man. Look at the face.
Could be a Wendigo.
Yeah, that's the
Could be
face.
a
Yeah, this is
skinwalker.
Skinwalker. This was in the creek and was looking at me pretty ugly. All these pictures I took were the same time frame, the same video. I'm thinking there was more than one there in those woods. That one looks different than the other one, right?
Yep.
Look how it looks, primo.
No, I'm looking right at it, man.
What do you think
That
about
looks
that
like
one?
that looks like that's some dead flesh right there. It's gray.
Like a wolf, like a werewolf.
And I'm hungry like the wolf. Damn that Duran Duran.
Go look at that one. What would
Damn
y'all do?
nigga.
What would y'all do? You see something like that?
You know what I do, cousin? I go toward it. That's just me.
Uh, Exuberant says, "What the actual? That thing looks insane. Bat red like face.
It's Ozzy
Yeah,
Osbourne exuberance.
it's freaking huge, man. It's tall. I caught that in the creek when I was investigating.
Kind of looks like the Emperor from Star Wars.
Is that huge or what?
The skin on it, man. That's how the Emperor looked like.
Looks like a lycanthrope.
Yep.
All right, let's go on to the next. We know this one.
Yep.
Let's go to the we send this one. So I'm just gonna fast forward it to the bigger picture of it. That's how tall it is. This is a road in Nolanville, Texas. I caught this sucker during the day. Well, I didn't take a picture of it. I looked in Google Maps. I went to where my friend used to live because she would say she would always feel something there. So I went through the Google Street Maps, and that's what I found. Look how tall it is. How tall do you think that is, Primo?
Yeah, man. That's
There it
I'm
is.
thinking that's close to like maybe 20 feet tall.
Look, here's the road.
Yep.
How tall do you think that is, people?
Dude, that would make me look like Duendita tall, man. Real small.
They will make brother Josh Turner look like a midget,
Yep.
and he's a pretty tall guy. It will make him look like a midget. Brother Josh Turner probably be like around this tall.
It's funny he hasn't showed up yet, man. It's almost been 2 hours since we've been on.
Oh, he's been doing a show. Probably had to go to work. That's pretty insanely tall, right?
Yep, yep, yep.
Just wanted people to see the real view. This is the real view how tall it is, but Oh, this one is just a close up of it. Any comments on that picture?
Why does it look like he's wearing a helmet?
The sign down the street is 6 foot, 6 foot easy. Trees must be 20 foot. That's what brother Exuberant says.
Why does it look like he's wearing a helmet?
Huh?
Why does it look like it's wearing a helmet?
Who said that?
I did.
What's wearing the helmet?
That thing we're looking at, man.
You say it's wearing a helmet.
It looks like it's wearing a helmet, dude. See it?
This?
You see? Yeah, you see the face in there, and it's surrounded by the greenery, man. So it looks like it's wearing a helmet.
I don't see a helmet, primo.
Hello, Joanne Hartnett. How you doing?
This is the
Yes, it's gotta
orejas.
be.
That's the orejas.
You okay? Okay, I see it now. Better, but it looked like it had a helmet on it. But I'm just, I guess my vision's just tired.
There
It's
you go,
because
primo.
it's because the sign on the road, Joanne, is 6 feet tall. So that thing's gotta be at least 20. Yeah, I'm just doing the Chicano man.
This sign right here
Yep.
will be 6 foot. So yeah, it's pretty tall. Okay, let's go on
Exactly.
to the next. Yeah, I know this one.
Yeah.
El Wendigo.
You're welcome, Joanne.
Pretty tall.
That looks like
He
a damn Reaper right there. Primo, it looks like death. Looks like a Santa Muerte. Be back.
there you go. We'll leave that one on there for a little bit. Pretty tall. Okay. Uh, let me go on. Oh, let me go on with to the next one. There's a oldie but goodie. I wish I could get it bigger than this. I think that might be as tall as it gets. I think I might have a different picture of this that looks bigger than this, but as big as it's gonna get there. That one is looking through the woods at me. His face is freaked out. I think I might have another picture of it, but you can see I need to get a close up of it. Let me see if I can find another picture of it. So I'm going to go on to the next picture besides this one. That's the only. Uh, Jesus.
Hello.
Yeah, I know why they look so small. But that's a face right here. This one looks freaked out the way his nostrils are. I believe that's the one that I encountered in the path, where its ears has black on them, where the eardrums grow, or whatever. It's not. It's more like something black over it, where it listens to vibrations like a bat would or some sort. So the ears move, and the black thing that's over the ears, because I've seen it on the path and it was very long. You kind of remind me of a Nosferatu, just by the way the nose is here. It's very awkward, but it had black ears like the eardrums, like a black something like a how would I say explain it to y'all, like a woofer, but it's black over the ears. It doesn't have an opening. It's just like something black, and it vibrates, and it was sensing vibrations. When I seen it on the path, it was pretty long. It covered the whole path, and it was low to the ground, very muscular, uh, very low to the ground. I'm talking about push up, push up low to the ground. It had gray hair on it, not too much hair, but you could see the skin. It kind of looked human like, but it was bigger than a human. And he had black dots all over its body, and the face, like I said, looked like a what I call it Nosferatu. The way it was faced looked, it was shaped, looked like a person's head, but it was different, and it had white eyes. You know, when we talk about Wendigoism, it had white eyes, rolled back white, and he kept on moving his head left to right, using his ears. I don't think he could see during the day. They're, I believe, night hunters. Uh, they can only see at night because the eyes were white, so he couldn't see me. But it sent a signal or sonar of some sort that it made me feel like I was going to fall down. I would literally almost fell down to the ground, but I caught myself from not hitting the ground. Luckily, he was looking the other way in the path, and when he looked back at me, I was just like in a squat position because I almost fell to the ground, but I didn't move. And when I didn't move, it just went right across the path into the tree line.
So this,
But
the,
that sucker right there, man,
the screech gave you
is
vertigo.
it
The
was that
screech that the sound that it made, it gave you vertigo.
well, it didn't make a screechy sound. That's the thing. I believe it was a very low pitched sound that I couldn't hear, and it made me feel
You
like
did?
the world flipped
Yeah,
upside down.
that's vertigo, man. I have that, so I know what it feels like.
Yeah, it's crazy. I just wanted to share this the story of why I got this one here.
That's the first time I see that picture.
That's the first time you see it,
Yeah,
Primo.
the first time I see
Can
him.
you
Yeah, I
see
see
him?
him. I see him. I see him there, and it's like,
He looks di- he looks different than all the
yes, he
other
does.
ones.
He really does. I thought that was the actual person sitting there.
No, that's not a person. His nose is upward. Is shaped differently. Let me see where the viewers are here. Yeah, the nose is upward, like kind of like a bat
Yeah, yeah,
nose will look like something like that, but doesn't look like the cut like a bat. It's just different.
yeah. I see it, man. All right, let's go to the next picture. We've been on for 2 hours and 4 minutes, cousin.
All right, all right. Let's do this. We know who this is,
Yin,
but let me go. Let me fast forward
is that
this.
yin yang?
We all know who. We know who. There's the original picture of Yin Yang. Yin Yang follows me. The reason I call him Yin Yang because he's got a white face. There he is, right there.
White face, black face. He can't, he
Watch.
can't be racist. Yep,
There's a good look at him. Yin
yep,
Yang.
that's it.
There's just a close up of it, but he's pretty tall. Yin Yang.
You know, I can see he's pretty tall by the way where his face is in that tree.
Yeah. Yeah. This original picture of Yin Yang right here. How tall he is. Let's see what brother Exuberance thinks about that one. There's one thing about them that I noticed that they can blend very well within Mother Nature. It's nighttime especially, but even during the day, they're whatever they are, they can blend in with the elements. I mean, they've been here for a long time, from the time of when the bodies got destroyed. So they've been blending in within our world for a very long time.
Well, they were here before Jesus walked the earth, so yeah, they've been here a long time.
All right, on to the next. This one was one that was splitting, broke the
Yep,
matrix.
yep.
I cut it on the video, and he was running towards me, and it right here looks like a face of a pig or a hog, because you can see the nostrils, the teeth. But then there's another one here beside it.
It looks like
So it's kind of like he's got two heads or something. I don't know. It
it,
looks freaked
it
out.
cousin. It looks like something's right in his back, and dressed in white. His legs are right there, and then where that black goes across, he's sitting up, and his face is up. That dude in white's face is up on top of a. Go to the one you just showed me. Okay.
You see that face right here?
Okay. The one that you just showed me right there. Stop. Stop. Go right there. There's one right there, and then on top of him, there's a dude in white riding him. Go right there and go up. There's there's the face right there. That's the face right there. He's wearing a white camouflage and is riding that thing. He's riding piggy bank.
I just wanted to show y'all something here. This is like three faces here, man. You got this one
Mm-hmm.
here. You got one
Uh
right
huh.
here. And then you got another one right here.
Yep. And the one that I just saw that makes four.
Check it out. Let's see if we can get a better look at it. Come on. It should have a picture. Oh, oh. I guess that might be the best picture now.
Yep.
Right there.
Yep. That one's pretty good too.
All right. Which one? This one?
Yeah. Exuberance wants to know if these were captured in Elms Grove.
No, this one here was captured where I live in Temple, man. In Temple, where I go and do my investigations, I captured that one at the entrance of the path. Where I mean, when that happened, all my hair stood up on my back, on my body, right? All my hair stood up, the head, uh, and I could feel a magnetic interference, and I lost connection right off the bat. Of like it gave out, so I backed up, and when I backed up, I got my light feed back on. But yeah, it literally made me lose connection big time. Somebody said they see the pig face reminds them of of a minotaur. Yes. So let's go to on to the next. There you go. Look at that one. Oh, it looks freaked out, man. That reminds me of a Scooby Doo. the whoever seen anybody seen the cartoon of Scooby Doo or the movie
No, I haven't.
when Scrappy Doo becomes a giant and there's some like dog man or something in the show. It's a movie that they made. That's what that reminds me of. Because here's the face, the muzzle, the eyes, the ears. There's the body, but it's in manif- we call it phasing in and out. Ah, chihuahua. Oops, I'm way back now. There he is.
I see him now.
You see him
Yeah,
there?
beady little eyes, the snout, the mouth is half open, just teeth.
Yep.
Damn chupacabras.
Who's a pet lovers? Who likes dogs? There you go. I got you a pet, man. Y'all can have that dog, man, as a pet.
I'll hug him and squeeze him and pet him and call him George.
But as you can see, it's phasing in and out of our reality in disembodied form, or shall we call DDN form. It's pretty tall. Let me see if I got another picture of him.
There he is. What if he got stripes on his face, man?
Was that primo?
He's got stripes on his face, man. He's got two white stripes, one on, around the top of his nose and one on the side.
There you go.
Yep, yep. I see it.
What does the chat say? What do they see?
Look like it's phasing out, almost reptilian-like. Is what exuberance says.
Yeah. So the reptilians, they do have same capabilities. If there's such thing as a reptilian, that they can change into different forms. I'll be right back, cousin. Let me. All right. You take
All
over.
right, man. So what do you think about this dog, man? Does it look like a wolf or does it look like a chupacabra? The way it looks to me right now, man, it looks like he got into some cocaine. He's been he's been railing lines. Any questions, people? Is everybody seeing this? Hello, Brian Griffin. How you doing, man? Welcome back, Joanne. Yes, many forums, exuberance. Hi, casual conversations with GNA. How you doing to this early morning? Hi, Monica Davias. How you doing? Do you see what we're looking at, y'all? You see that manifestation of a lycanthrope? Kind of looks like Scooby Doo. Yes, exuberance. It kind of does look like a chupacabra if I ever saw one. It's even got the vampire teeth. We finally found the Mexican goat sucker. So yeah, man, I wonder why it's got those white streaks, one above between the eyes and one along running along the muzzle. Eye casual. You see the nose is black and the mouth is like a little bit open. You can see its bottom canines. The eyes are black though. I had a friend of mine that said it was a dog with mange with vampire teeth.
You see it there,
Yeah,
cousin?
I'm looking right at it, cousin. I see that it has a white streak on his forehead and one going along the muzzle. Wow,
Ooh,
nice teeth. Ven pa' acá, marranito. El
cucuy.
cucuy.
It's got
Mm-hmm.
horns. Looks like it's got two horns right
Yep.
here, and he's pissed off. He's got showing his teeth. He's got his mouth open, sticking
Yeah,
out
he's pissed off.
with his tongue.
He's pissed off because he won't jump in his coffee cup. That's exactly what I was seeing, man. Hijo de la fregada. Look at those cuernos, man. Yes, Monica.
And this is not a Texas Longhorn.
Hookers and dealers and pimps. Oh, my. Got some big ass teeth, man. Talk about get in my belly.
What y'all do? You see something like that coming? Oh, you go at it at the Bucks cutter, primo.
You know I would, primo.
Oh man,
You know I would.
look at that bad boy.
Yep.
How you doing, Sister Monica Davis? I thought you said Q&A was here.
Yeah, she's in here. She just came in.
How y'all doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing great. You just here showing it's Werewolf Wednesday, or now it's Werewolf Thursday. We're just showing some of the good old pictures that I caught in from. This one is from Elms Grove Exuberance.
You know what they say, exuberance. Now I got to cut you.
This one is from Elms Grove, and this one's from Elms Grove.
What the heck? Is that a lizard? I see the dog, but I see like a lizard, a reptilian underneath the legs of the dog, man. I just noticed. I
Over
just
here,
noticed that. See the dog standing looking to the right, and then there's like a reptilian underneath him going the wrong way. Come down, come down, come down, come down. Right there's the head. You passed it. Go back up a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit down, and then go to the left. You see the head of it. There's the head. You passed it. Go back a little bit. There's the head. The body is facing like it's running that way on all fours, man, and it looks like a lizard.
So those two pictures there are from Elms Grove.
Ooh.
I think I already
Yeah,
showed
you
this one.
showed that one already.
There you go. Oh shit, who's this?
Yeah, that's a big one. He's wearing a black T-shirt.
That's when I was back in the day when I was skinnier,
Yeah,
man. I was weighing like 220, 225. I don't know what happened,
yeah. You got married and started eating.
but I want you to pay attention to this, folks. Pay attention to this here on the tree.
Oh, I see it now.
This is how the tree is, but I'm sensing something right in front of me that's right here in front of me. Something is in front of me. I'm sensing it. That's the day that me and my nephew were in the woods. Went to go look for the day after I had encountered the six. We went to go see if we could find uh, a purse or any belongings of a female because we heard the female crying for help. So I went searching. That's the same day that he captured the picture that has all the activity in it. My nephew Agayo or Adam, he's the one that captured this. But I want you to pay attention to this here. Look at the ears.
Welcome in, little brother. How you doing, Gilbert?
Back up. There it is, right
I see
here.
it right there.
There's a little snout.
Yep.
Well, so I'm thinking, you know, if something was really there, or what if the woman crying for help was just
Well,
a
yeah,
disguise
yeah.
because maybe something was giving birth to something. So he had to mimic a voice to disguise what was really going on. So I was thinking that maybe if something was giving birth, a little dogman or lycanthrope, that this is it right here.
Yep. That's feasible.
Well, what people call a young one, or what do they call them?
Uh,
A certain name that they call them.
hmm.
But look how big it is for it to be small. If he was born the day before, look how big it is.
What are you doing up at this hour,
It's pretty.
Gilbert?
It's pretty good size,
Yeah,
no?
that's a good size, man. That's about half your size already.
If he was born the day before,
Mm-hmm.
because he's got no fur. No, when a puppy gets born, they really don't got fur, right?
Right.
So, what if this is a puppy
Yeah, I'll get you.
or a baby? Or a baby? Look how big it is. You see the
Yep.
ears? There's the nose, the face.
Gilbert saying hi to you, primo.
How you doing, primo? Come
Yeah,
on.
again.
Yeah, let me catch up to it. Uh,
Ujú. Está esperando que me vaya para el
okay, here we
cuarto.
go.
Está esperando que me vaya para el cuarto. Está esperando que me vaya.
And then I got that one right here.
Oh, wow.
This is the same woods I was in, man. You got this thing standing here. I don't know what the hell that is. Standing right here is pretty tall. You got something here. I think we were debunking it the other day, and there was like some other things right over here, but I just wanted to show that picture. There you go.
Wow.
See a little bit better there. See what the comments are saying. What's the time marker, timestamp we got, cousin?
3:25. Oiga, señora, Gil le manda saludos. ¿Cómo? Gil le manda saludos. ¿Quién? Gil. ¿Estás hablando con Gil? Aquí está mandando mensajes en el programa. Dice que hola. Yo también le mando. Dice, saludos y muchos besos. Dice que no se mete con sapos viejos, feos.
Hey,
She said hi to her brother.
hola. Que no se mete con sapos feos. All right. So let me. This are the original how it looks.
Yep, I see it.
Here.
There.
And seems like something down here.
We've seen that one already.
You don't know that one. The one with the mouth wide
Yep.
open, showing all his teeth.
Man, why do they want to bite you, cousin? Don't they know that they'll get rabies if they bite you?
It's ugly. Look how it
Yeah.
looks.
Looks like Gilbert when he gets up in the morning.
Let's see. Yeah. Let me get to it again. Look how it looks.
Mm-hmm.
Looks freaked out from the face, man.
Hey, Primo, go back. Hey, Primo, that's a big face, man. I now I really see the two eyes, the nose, the mouth. I really see it now, man.
Yeah.
There's an eye.
That's what I said.
There's an eye, and then there's an eye over here by the leaf, and then you can see the big nose, and you can see the mouth. That's an eye right there, and then you go across to your right, and then there's the other eye, and then the nose is in the middle, and you can see the mouth, man. It looks. Wow, I hadn't really took a good look at it. Now I'm really looking at it, man.
And right here, it's got his mouth wide open.
Yep.
There's a nose. Look how big. Look how it looks right here. It looks wicked. It opened up his mouth real big, dude.
Yep.
There's the eye looking at me. Oh, okay.
Run, Abraham, run.
Let's go back to this. Here it is. My cousin Jesse was talking about. Yeah, and he does got teeth. There it is with his mouth wide open. You know.
I don't think I'm gonna be able.
Look how big.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
Look how big it opened.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to unsee that anymore, man.
Look how big the mouth is open here.
Yeah, I see it.
All right. What are the members
Yeah,
saying?
everybody's saying hi to Gilbert.
All righty. Let's go on to the next one. So we won't have to drag this too much. So right here is I'm on the path of Elms Grove. You can see one right here, right beside me, looking at me.
What's up, Lerny?
Somebody said that there was something over here running behind me. Possibility, I don't know, but there's several here, but this one for sure. And I think there was another one you said last time, Primo, up
Yeah,
here.
there's one up there.
Here.
Yep.
But this one for sure, it's got the wolf like face and everything, or werewolf face. There's the eyes. There's the muzzle. Now that one is not that tall. That one's like, but it's got a big head. So it's low to the ground, like it was following me or something. That's an Elms from the path in Elms Grove. Let me go on to the next. Oh, that's it. That is it, folks.
2 hours and 30 minutes, man.
Let me go back to y'all. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing?
Any
Hope everybody's doing great.
any questions of anything we've seen?
Any questions?
Any questions except pertaining to the ugly frog that is my brother Gilbert? That werewolf es tu primo? Is that why you carry the Scooby snacks? All the evidence was out there, exuberance. I dare anybody to pick that picture apart and say it's anything but what it is.
And there's not all the pictures that I have. I have a lot more
But
pictures.
since it was,
That's only some.
since it was Werewolf Wednesday, which is now lacking Thursday. Yeah, he hasn't been able to go out and do investigations. Exuberance. He hasn't been feeling well, man. Every time he goes out there, he comes back and he's spiritually drained, so he has to work that spiritual energy back up, man.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. I haven't been feeling too well, man. Especially, what I was going through, what I was going through. As it is already, I'm already fighting spiritually in the front lines. It's just when people come up against me in a negative way, that's even adding more to what I'm already going through. So I have to take my time and to do. I mean, I didn't even get a workout. I normally work. I'm Monday through Friday. I haven't worked out. Man, I didn't work out. I don't even know where I worked out yesterday. I haven't done nothing. But after the show, I might work out. I might do my workout that I missed out on Wednesday. I got to, man. I got to stay active. But it's the weather.
Oh, okay, exuberance, but yeah, he'll get around to it, man. But yeah, he's still got plenty of reels that he hasn't shown here yet.
See, a lot of people that when I share something, or in the past, they're like, "We don't see nothing. We don't see nothing," because they expect to see something real. They expect something to be flesh and blood. So when they see a person in a costume, they're like, "Oh, that's a real Bigfoot." A person in a Bigfoot costume or a freaking werewolf costume, they're like, "Oh, that's real evidence. That's real evidence."
Or a rock that thought it was a Bigfoot.
But it's literally people people in a costume, you know. So I'm bringing the spiritual evidence of the things that are out there. I don't have to pay anybody to wear a costume because I capture them, capture them on video, capture them through pictures,
And
and I place them on
can
here.
you imagine, man, that you got somebody in a costume, primo, and then these things that are out there see you doing that? Do you think they're gonna go after the person in the costume?
Well, they'll go after them. They'll drag them. Then there's people that say, "Oh, I'll pull out my rifle. I'll pull out my 357. I'll shoot them."
I put out my I put,
What are you gonna hit
I put out my box
if
cutter.
what are you gonna hit if it's in spirit form, DDM form, disembodied demonic Nephilim? You ain't gonna hit nothing. Don't. I wouldn't be surprised that you hit your homeboy or the people you're with because it's gonna possess you, and then you're gonna use that gun on them.
You're gonna Dick Cheney your
You
homeboy.
know? Yeah.
Yes, Lermy, they might take that as a mockery. Yes. I'm having a real good time,
Yeah, I'm
cousin.
gonna go.
I'm having a real good time.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my workout after the show, knock it out, so I can feel better about myself, man.
Well, cousin, I hate to do this, man, but I'm gonna have to split, man. I'm at 15%, and
We're done with the show,
huh?
Primo. I just want to say thank you. Say your farewells, and
Ladies and gentlemen,
we're done.
thank you for enjoying and coming in to Werewolf Wednesday, which is now lacking Thursday. Um as always, we appreciate you coming by, spending time with us, and talking about all this stuff that we talk about. And saying that, good night, everybody. May the Lord protect you while you sleep, and may your days be filled with blessings when you wake up in the morning. Goodbye, cousins. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, little brother. You ain't never gonna be no prince, you ugly frog. Right.
Oh man, that's right, cousin. That's right, Primo. Only through the power of Jesus Christ, man. That's the only way to overcome them. That's the only way we're able to fight spiritually is through Jesus Christ. That's the only way. You know, when the hunters are out there going for the hunt, hunting deer and stuff like that, there's other things that are out there hunting them. They just don't know it. Which it could affect them. You know, it could affect their health. They could drain their energy, and certain things can happen to them that they start changing their demeanor, how they are as an individual. There's a lot of things out there like that. That's why it's important to place Jesus Christ first, always maintain a heavenly foundation, and when you do go do something like that, make sure you prepare yourself spiritually. You pray before, during, and after. If you see you start experiencing things that were not out of the ordinary, they're supernatural. Uh, Type by and rebuke in Jesus Christ's name. Don't give a power of fear. You know, that's all I always thought. You know, when you're facing something like that and you want to pull out a weapon real quick or something that's showing a sign of fear, you know. So how do you fight something like that? It's with no fear. So you don't have to pull a weapon. You fight through Jesus Christ. The enemy knows when you pull out a weapon that somewhere within you have some kind of fear because you go to on defensive mode, ready to fight, right? So somewhere within you, you know, using a weapon, that's what it thinks. But ooh, it says, ooh, I got him. You got it. I got me a Maranito. He's afraid. He's got his weapon on. Oh, he's really afraid. He's shooting at me. And every bullet is missing because it's in DDN form, disembodied demonic Nephilim form, spirit. So every bullet is the waste of bullet. Waste of bullets because nothing is getting hit. Yes, I believe they can hurt somebody physically, as in maybe have enough energy to shove somebody off a cliff or a bridge, shove you onto moving traffic. Um, They have capabilities of draining your energy, especially when you're asleep, kind of like a form of a succubus or incubus, or like a death ripper while you're asleep, especially on the elderly that already have health conditions. They can do that. They can possess people that have spiritual openings, and they could take them somewhere because they have full possession of the body. Take them into the woods, and when they come back to reality, they don't know where they're at because if there's some kind of layer or something, a cave. It might take them into a cave, and they don't know where they're at. How are they going to go back to civilization if they don't know where they're at? You could jump into people that are passing by in a vehicle, possess them if they have a spiritual opening, cause them to hit another car, or for them to have an accident, run into a tree, drive off of a bridge, and which by then the vessel is destroyed, in which the person will never come back to our reality because they're dead. You know, they have many capabilities. They can make your vehicle, if you're driving, it can make your vehicle lose its power. The next thing you know, you might wind up getting in an accident. That's why you got to tie, bind, and rebuke in Jesus Christ's name when you're going through something like that. That's right. That's right, Texas Learning. Sorry that you're dealing with the attachment, Sister Monica. Have you taken authority over it in Jesus Christ's name? Have you type, bind, and rebuke in Jesus Christ's name and tell it to leave? That it's not welcome in your house, not welcome on you? Have you protected your home? Place some heavenly crosses on your doorways and your windows? Take authority over it. Send it away. Yes, they can do that. Walks with Bear. That's what they do. Mess with a lot of people. Thoughts come into their mind. People that are listening to me, thoughts can come into their mind thinking that, and the thoughts that could say, Brother Abe Seals is your enemy. Brother Abe Seals is trying to outdo you. Brother Abe Seals is trying to do this, and I get targeted by people that I consider friends. But it's not. I don't blame them. But that's what their capabilities are doing. They'll do anything to try to stop me from doing the works that I do. So I know sometimes people, it depends if people have spiritual openings, but I don't dwell or think about the things what people say or try to do to me. I just continue to move forward to do what I do, you know. And for those that know me from back in the day, if you look at my old videos that I got here, it's from way back in the day when, like, from around 2011, 2013, uh, or even sooner than that, where I was making videos on spiritual encrypted encounters and videos on a positive spiritualist. Nothing dealing with YouTube or Restream. I have a lot of videos where I would just talk spiritually, but I was fighting spiritually also. So everything that you see here on spiritual encrypted encounters is from what I've been through. Is my evidence that I gathered throughout the time frames of everything that I've been going through and what I go through now. Where I go and investigate and I gather evidence to show with y'all and share with y'all. I don't want to put nobody in danger, so I gather the evidence to show y'all that we are under a spiritual warfare in which I'm trying to awaken all my brothers and sisters to be able to ready to fight spiritually, not just for themselves, but also for the next of kin. They have to prepare the next of kin for spiritual warfare because it's about them also. And those, if life continues, those after them, we have to prepare them and guide them spiritually, so they can also prepare for these unseen forces that are amongst us. We can pray for you right now, Sister Monica. At this time, I'd like to pray for Sister Monica as we're placing heavenly spiritual crosses all over her head, every every point, every spiritual senses that she has, or eyes, or ears, her mouth, all over her head. We're placing the spiritual heavenly crosses on her. We're placing spiritual crosses on her hands, on her feet, on all over her body, Heavenly Father. As we place these heavenly spiritual crosses, uh, we are taking authority of the voices or anything that's within her. We take an authority over you as we place heavenly spiritual crosses in you, as we tie, bind, and rebuke you through Jesus Christ. We're placing heavenly spiritual crosses on you from head to toe, also spiritual heavenly crosses. Uh, Whatever is causing Sister Monica Davis to go through what she's going through, you're not welcome to afflict her anymore. We're taking authority over you in Jesus Christ's name. We tie, bind, and rebuke you. We call upon the heavenly angels to do a clean sweep of her foundation and her household this time. Send the heavenly angels, Heavenly Father, and the Holy Spirit to do a clean sweep of her body, her household, and we tie, bind, and rebuke you in Jesus Christ's name. Leave her alone. You're not welcome. Leave and do not come back. This I pray in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. I was seeing something, Sister Monica, while I was praying, but it's been taken care of now. The Heavenly Father, the heavenly angels are at work. Uh, you will feel better, Sister. Uh, the thing I would suggest you try to, if you're having cleanse your home. Also, if you feel that things are is trying to come back, if you have a spiritual opening, for example, of unforgiveness, if you have hatred towards somebody or you can't forgive somebody, that could be the opening that this thing is using. That's where generational generational curses come from. So I would suggest to forgive. If you have any hatred or anger towards anybody, forgive, and the Heavenly Father will bless you, and it will cut any negative ties that nothing will be able to attach itself to you anymore. Very important to always maintain a heavenly love foundation. Don't give the enemy the power it needs to mess with you. You stay strong with your heavenly love foundation and your relationship with Jesus Christ. You're welcome, sister. But in saying that, this is all for tonight, brothers and sisters. Thank you for tuning in to Werewolf Wednesday. Uh, Love, light, and blessings to every single one of y'all. Cousin Gilbert, and everybody that tuned in, all the moderators, everybody tuned in for Werewolf Wednesday. Uh, I appreciate y'all. I know some days are slower than others. I just wanna thank everybody that supports spiritual encrypted encounters. And if anybody wants to share a story, uh, we could have open mic night. To share a story of whatever you want to talk about. If you're going through something, whether it's be spiritual or you're seeing things, whatever the case might be, that's what we're here for, to help out one another spiritually. And we do put people in prayer here. Amen, Sister Monica, that you did that. God bless everybody. And this is good night from Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. Uh, you're welcome, Brother Exuberance. In saying that, This is Brother Abe see us, Sergeant see us. Good night, everybody, for Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. Stay warm. And if you ever wake up, even from a nightmare, or sleep paralysis, take authority over it. Type bind and rebuke it in Jesus Christ's name. Cousin Jesse wants to have an open mind not for a lot of lies. And saying that, everybody. Good night, everybody. God bless y'all. Good night. Peace out, everybody. The Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. You're welcome, Pablo. Thank you. Love, light, and blessings to everybody. Good night, primos. Buenas noches. Everybody take it easy.